Hey everyone, it's Will from Garage Built Athlete, and today I'm going to be taking you through 25.1, my attempt at the first workout with CrossFit Open.
3, 2, 1. Will West. Doing 25.1. Masters. 3, 2, 1.
And if you don't know what the CrossFit Open is, it's a worldwide competition that anybody can enter, doesn't matter what your ability level, and you compete against everybody in the world over a series of prescribed workouts, and they're pretty rank. This year, there's 3 workouts. These are released one each week, and you have from the date of the announcement, which is Thursday evening, until the following Monday evening to complete your workout either in a CrossFit affiliate with a judge, or if you don't go to an affiliate, you record your video, submit it with your score, and you can be judged online. This will be my 5th CrossFit Open entry. I started in 2020, scaled, didn't do 2021. I think there was a global pandemic at the time. And then I've done 2022, 23, 24, and now 25. There's been some controversy and some issues around CrossFit recently this year with the death of Lazar Jukic. A lot of concerns for athlete safety. I'm not at that level of the sport now, and it's not for me to comment on any of how CrossFit's run. But what I like about the Open is that I get a score and I get to compete with not just everybody else in the competition, but with myself. So moving through the years, I'm trying to move through percentiles, also moving through the age groups. So this year competing in the 40 to 44-year-old category. I'm 41 now, going to be 42 next year. So I'm kind of at the beginning of this age group, so should be doing okay. I'm completing this one at Coastal Fitness Great Yarmouth. It's myself and Dan. Dan's in the 55 plus category, so he's an absolute weapon really. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, turn, and the first movement is 3 burpees over a dumbbell. Feet have to clear the dumbbell. Either side, when you do your burpee, it's chest to the floor, thighs to the floor, into 3 hang clean and jerks, or shoulder to overheads. Following that movement, you've got 4 walking lunges, and you have to clear the tape line each side, so I'm managing to do that. At this point, trying to figure out how many steps I want to take. Ideally, the less steps you take, the better. It's less reps. So round 2, you increase the amount of reps on each of the movements other than the lunges. So we're now into 6 burpees over the dumbbell, trying to clear that 2-foot takeoff, not stepping over it. Into 6 hang clean and jerks. Again, you can snatch off the ground for the first one, but everything else has to come into that hang. Rest momentarily at the shoulder, and then full extension at the top. So trying to lock out the hips and the knees, the shoulders, elbow, everything at the top. Back into the lunges. Time cap on this one was 15 minutes. And the first workout of the Open is normally pretty accessible to most people. So not a lot of high skill, but quite a lot of grunty engine work. Over 15 minutes, we're trying to accumulate as many reps as possible. So it's probably a bad idea to go flat out from the word go. I am a pacer. I don't like feeling bad in workouts. I absolutely hate feeling like I'm redlining and just don't enjoy them. So I like to start out at a comfortable pace where I can hold it and then possibly push the longer I go. Here we go, into the next round of burpees and clean and jerks. What I wanted to do here was do 3 reps of the clean and jerks on each arm to try and minimize the amount of time that I'm going to be spending swapping arms like that. If you swap arms every rep, it can keep you fresher. However, that takes time every single time to do that change. Here I go. Into another set of lunges. Lunges really, and I say a nice rest. It's a little break before you're back into the burpees. So into the round of 12 now. So the round of 12 now, and this is where I started to think, these are getting tough. These hang clean and jerks are really starting to get into my head. Round of 12 onwards. The 3, the 6, the 9, quite happy with these. So you can see in my face there, I'm thinking, okay, just hold on. One of the main things I wanted to not do in this workout was break the hang clean and jerks. I think if I'd have stopped and rested, it would have been mentally a bad choice. So just trying to hang on. Every rep unbroken, and then take a bit of rest in the lunges. Getting a little bit wobbly legged on that one. In hindsight, I probably didn't need a drink. It's one of my little mental games that I play with myself, that I always have a drink in the workout. That's blue raspberry creatine from My Protein, by the way. Links in the description below if you want to get yourself some of that. Delicious. I'm absolutely not thirsty doing that. I'm not getting dehydrated 5 minutes into a bit of training, so that's my little excuse to have a quick break before I hit the next movement. Dan having a look over in a whole world of pain there. Come on, Dan. You got it. Off he goes. So the first 5 minutes of this workout, if you've done it, went pretty quick. There's a lot of transitions between the movements. It's not so much of a slog. Rep scheme's quite low. Give myself a little breather there before going into the clean and jerks again. Little breather there because I did want to keep these unbroken, and I found myself struggling really from rep 9 onwards. I did have a little bit of a funky side. I think when you get to in your 40s, if you sneeze or sleep wrong, something works badly the next day. So yeah, trying to keep myself even, trying to keep those reps moving, make sure they were good reps as well. No cheeky knee bend with the dumbbell overhead. So still trying to make sure I locked out at the top, popped everything up and locked it out. Back into the lunges, having a little rest, big stretch. I got long legs, which is useful for some workouts and not for others. I'd say majority of CrossFit stuff, you're probably better off to be a little bit on the shorter side. Unless it's rowing or running. Okay, back into the burpees. So just coming up to halfway through the time cap of 15 minutes. Trying to keep that pace. Oh, big round. Big round of 18 on that one. Adjust the knee sleeves. Give myself a little bit of time. Have a big breath. And then this one, I remember having to really, really dig deep and not drop that dumbbell, trying to buy myself a little bit of breathing time, not going too fast. Just as it comes to the shoulder, just resting that split second and using my legs. Using my legs to pop it off the shoulder. Because this one really fried the chest and the triceps. All those burpees and the jerk overhead was really, really quite tricep heavy. Legs were fine, just getting a bit slow in the burpees. That's more dragging your body off the floor over anything else. More lunges then, coming up on 10 minutes. I was actually chatting to Dan today and he said that he did this workout wrong because of his age category. He did it with a 22.5 kilo dumbbell, which is the same as what I've got there. And actually because of his master's age group, he should have done it with a 15 kilo dumbbell, which would have been so much nicer for him. Oh my gosh. So this is the 21 round of burpees. Now, if you've ever done 21 burpees, it feels like forever. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm trying to push at this point, really just trying to hold that pace. Make sure that I'm not feeling sorry for myself. 4 minutes in my head is a long time, but actually these sets and these reps, just because of the volume of them, they do take a while. Wearing my Rads for these ones, decided to go for the Rads just because of the amount of kind of jumping involved. I always normally have Rads or Nike Metcons for my workouts. Metcon's really good for the lifting, but I prefer Rads for anything where there's just kind of jumping or running. If you want to check out some of the reviews I've done, have a little look back on the channel. I'll pop some links in so you can check out the review of the Rad ones. There's actually a version 2 now, which I'd be, drop my drink, which I'd be quite interested in getting. Okay, another little mental break there for me. Hoiking up my knee sleeves and getting ready to go unbroken on this big set of clean and jerks. There's 3. There's 6, coming up on 2.5 minutes left in the time cap. A CrossFit Games semi-finalist M-Day Gooch there. Having a little chill between sets. Em's the coach, or one of the coaches at Coastal Fitness Great Yarmouth, if you want to go and check it out and train with a CrossFit Games competitor. You can really see I'm not happy. I am not happy with these. Really hanging on by my back flippers. An extra little break there on that one. Trying not to put that dumbbell down and just hold on, hold on. Back into the lunges. Super wobbly legs now after all the burpees. Repping my Jesus is my spot, a GarageBand athlete t-shirt. He's not watching. He is not watching. Moving that drink out of the way because I didn't want to kick it over, cause a mess. For the set of 24 burpees, that's 2. So there's a minute. Someone shouted I had a minute to go and I just tried to pick that pace up. Just that tiny bit more. Dan getting a bit of encouragement there to do something. And actually, it's quite confusing sometimes because I said this to Phil, who's the coach and owner at Coastal Fitness, that sometimes when he says 30 seconds, it sounds like 10 seconds. I don't know if he does it on purpose But when you got 10 seconds to go, you want to push again. 20 seconds, he just said there. And I thought it was 10. So I was like, right, go, 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 I've got 10 seconds. And that was the longest 10 seconds of my life. There we go. And he was like 10. I was like, oh my God, I've got another 10. So a free 10 for me as I pushed for 23 out of the 24 burpees. Final score on that one was 205. Little fist bump there from Michael. Thank you, buddy. And that's it. That was my 25.1 attempts. 205 reps RX in the male masters 40 to 44-year-old category. How did you get on? Did you beat my score? Thousands of people did, so I won't be upset if you were one of them. Well done. When I look back at the video, sometimes I think, oh, maybe I could have pushed a bit harder. And people who came up to me afterwards said, oh, you made that look like you had loads left in the tank. But I just like to be not hating a workout. So yeah, maybe I could have pushed a bit more. Maybe I could have taken less little drink breaks. But those little breaks allowed me to go unbroken on the dumbbell and keep it moving. Not stand there with my hands on my knees looking at it, wishing it was moving. Or wishing the whole thing was over, really. So workout 1 in the books. I'm going to do a training buddy video for each of the workouts in the CrossFit Open. I hope you enjoyed it today. I mean, I don't think I enjoyed that at the time, but this was quite fun, commenting on my own workout. If you did like the video, please do hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe. Got plenty of content. If you're into your fitness, nutrition, supplements, recovery, and training for life, that's what we're here for at Garage Built Athlete. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you got on, if you did compete. Turn on notifications so you can see 25.2. See ya!